Mochizuki Toy here, bringing you a manga haul that is 3 months worth. So that's beginning of this year, January, to the end of March. As you can see, there's quite a bit. So yeah, let's start off with a couple of video games. As you can probably see, you notice some already. There's only 2 Switch games, and that is Persona 5 Strikers with the bonus content. I got that was on offer on the Switch store for like, I think I paid only 22 to 25 pounds. And I got the Lego Ninjago movie video game. I think I paid only £8. With like most of the old Switch games, even like the Guardian of the Galaxy, I never paid full price for hardly any of these. Most of these old games on here are from offers. So if you've got a Nintendo Switch and there's an old video game, wait until it goes on offer and then buy it. Then it saves you loads of money in the long run. So yep, that's Switch games. So let's jump into the DVDs. First one up is The Woman King. I wanted to see this because from the trailer it looked really good. I bought it in store, as you can tell. Next up is Violent Night. It's a Christmas film, but yeah, it's out and I didn't want to wait all the way until Christmas just to buy it. So I bought this. It's really funny. Just go and watch it now and it'll give you a good laugh. Wakanda Forever, Black Panther second movie. It is a current MCU DVD to be released in the franchise, the current one in the cinema. I know I could watch all of these on Disney Plus, but when it first started coming out on DVD, I had more than like nearly all of them. I had literally all of them on DVD, and Disney Plus with them on hasn't been around for that long, so I wanted to stay with the collection of DVDs. And sometimes when you go on holiday and you fancy watching like loads of them, it will just eat through all your data, even though you had to take these with you. Now we're getting to the hero segment with this. That's the only Marvel DVD I have, but I've got a few DC ones. Starting off with Shazam. Nah, joking, it's Black Adam, but he still has to say Shazam to transform now and then throughout the film. And I believe here it says that a handful of times that you can be counting on one hand. Let me know. It's a good film and I want enough one of these as soon as possible. The Flash, the 8th season. It's such a shame that it's finishing in only a couple more episodes. The current season is. They should have just made it a standard 22 episode season, and so it wraps up nicely. I got it, even though I got it quite cheaply, and I think it was still more expensive online. As you can see, $99 there, $12.99. Batwoman Season 3. Yep, it's good in this season how they reference loads of all the Batman enemies and how they reuse some of their stuff. And Titans complete 3rd season. As you can see, I've got these two together. Even if I bought these individually from Amazon, it would still turn out more expensive even if I just get one than these two together, because for one it was like £17. So yep, I got it for a great bargain. Even without the 2 for $15, it would still be good to buy these individually at £12.99, as you can see, because as I said a minute ago, it was £17 for just one of them, so you're still saving quite a bit. And the reason I buy these is because since even the Flash series is because I'm living in the UK, so it's quite hard to find a place to watch this, as I do not have Sky. Let me know anywhere that I can watch them. Moving on to the books now. As you know, each month I get the DC Hero and Villains collection. I'm a subscriber, so I get these every month without worrying about it. There's this Suicide Squad, Kicked in the Teeth, issue 49, but in the actual series, in the entire collection, it's 78. Part of Harley Quinn's there, hair there. Issue 50, Justice Society of America, The Next Stage, volume 50. Ooh, looks like Penguin in there. Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, issue 51, volume 17, some Green Lantern, some other stuff. Can't make out what that is. Issue 52, Legion of Free Worlds. Number 4 in the issue with Flash, and I believe that might be Hawkeye. So I'm there. Not Hawkeye, Green Arrows. Oh, I get mixed up with Marvel. Issue 53, The Final Night. The end is here. Part 28. Lex Luthor. Not sure, kind of some wing, but the colour don't recognise. Maybe Hulk Girl. This is Hulk Girl. Not sure. Can't be good to find complete. I think I've still got just a little over a year or under a year until this is all completed. Maybe another year or so, yeah, just over a year to go before this, and I can't wait to complete it, see all the middle spine artwork. And as you know, each year, end of the year, I'll do a collection update for this to show the 24 issues I got throughout the year, and then an overall of all the spinal artwork. Issue 54, Batman, The Rise of Killer Croc. 59, I think that's Cheetah, and maybe that's Wonder Woman. Right then, that's all the DVDs and the DC Marvel segment out the way. Let's get into the manga. Big box here filled with manga, and then quite a bit. So then let's start off with the smaller individual volumes. Eden Zero, volume 20. As you know, at the end of February, 21 was released, as you probably would tell me. I did pre-order it 10th of February, released and I'm still waiting for it to turn up. So yeah, I pre-ordered it like more than 2 weeks in advance, and I'm still waiting for my copy to turn up. In another world, with my smartphone, volume 7, it's getting the second season of the series is coming out. Can't wait for it. Volume 8 of the manga series is coming out next month, and volume 27 of the light novel is coming out in June. And if I had to say, I believe the second season will cover volumes 4 to 6 of the light novels, maybe a bit more. I'm not too sure about that. But if you want to get really into it, go over the light novel route. It's a good isekai series. So, yep, it's one of my favourite series. After all, that's what my channel is. It's named after the main character, and most of my recordings is done on my smartphone. Next up, we've got JOJO'S Bizarre volume 16, volume 17, volume 18, and volume 19. So, yep, I am currently owned by 4 volumes, which is 12 to 15. Need to get a hold of them, now I can start reading them. And in a couple of months, I think during the summer time, we get the second season. Can't wait for it. Gojo's my favourite character from the series. So, yep. Next up, we got Kaiju number 8, volume 5. It is coming up to date, not behind at all. Yep, it's I like how the author done a good take on the main character, as it's like, and full-grown adults. I think he's in his late 20s, so 30, maybe mid-30s. So, yep, pretty good. Not a typical young teen protagonist. My Hero Academia 33. Up to date with it. Like this cover with a joke on it either, but especially Deku. What would you call this Deku? Vigilante Deku? Dark Deku? What is your opinion on it? And I believe the next volume of this closes out season 6 of anime, and I do plan to reread the entire series, but season by season, and do like an overview, like notice what if I note the little bit of difference I notice, and the favourite cover, my favourite part through each season. Yep, that's what I've got planned, and I'll probably do that for a few other series. Probably One Piece, definitely. Arc by arc. Next up is Spy Family 1 and 2. I really like the season 1, and I'm really surprised, literally, that it's still covers quite a bit like early on in the season. Like, I think volume 2 only goes up to around, I'm not sure what episode, can't really remember, but I'm excited for the movie and the second season to come out. But I'm surprised at how different in thickness these are. It's almost twice. It's like twice the thickness. So, yep. And the last single one is one of my favourites, and that's the 7 Deadly Sins volume 20. Still got to get 21 more volumes to complete the main series, but then I want to get the 7 days thing, as well as the 4 Nights of Apocalypse. So yep, those are the normal size volumes. Now on to the bigger stuff. I'll save that one for in a little while. Next up we have Record of Ragnarok, Volume 5. We got Jack the Ripper, Hercules, which is the Battle of the Round 4. But this also concludes Round 3 with Sasaki Kojiro versus Poseidon. Yep, I want the last 5 episodes of season 2 to come back so I can watch the Buddha, so they can show Buddha's the 6th round with Buddha. And yep, I'll probably also do like what I said about that My Hero with Record of Ragnarok, like season by season, round by round. And also, yep, it's a great series, go check it out. You probably can tell by now, is the first volume of the Full Metal Alchemist and the Full Metal edition with Edward Elric on the front. I was debating about which route to go. The box set was back in stock, or the hardcover edition. Like, the hardcover is much nicer than the individual volumes, but you get nice cover artwork on each of the volumes, and plus you get the nice, you also get the box set, which is got nice artwork on. So yep. Right then, the one that I was saving for last is the latest volume of Solo Leveling, one of my favourite series. Volume 6 is it's like coming up to the end of the first season of Solo Leveling, and it is getting a anime adaptation. If you've seen the trailer, let me know your thoughts on it. So yeah, but if you want to read it, go either the manga or the light novel, but I suggest these. It is slightly more expensive than the standard, but it's much bigger than standard, and it is in full colour, as you probably know. So yep. Right then, let's get into these hardcover editions, and the first up is JOJO'S Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Volume 1, Diamond is Unbreakable. Yep, I am currently got all of Part 1, Part 2, the first 2 volumes of Part 3, so I need to get the last 8. Now I've got this volume. The next one is Volume 1 of Part 5, Golden Wind. I reckon you all probably thought it would be Volume 2 of Diamond is Unbreakable. Nope. They had, where I saw this out the shopping, they only had Volumes 1 and like 6 and 7. But they had Volume 1 of Part 5, Golden Wind. So yes, I got that instead. But at the same time, they also had Volume 2 of Part 5. Volume 3. Four. 5. And lastly, but not least, is Volume 7. I reckon you were surprised that I got this early. It was meant to come out mid, like between, I think, 11th of April next month. I got this, like, I went shopping twice last week or 2 weeks ago. I picked up 1 to 5 of the first part, and then yesterday I went shopping again and was hoping that I had volume 6, so I got to run and up to date with it. But they didn't, but they had volume 7, and I also picked up the first volume of part 4. So, yep. So, I'm planning on getting volume 6 of that next, of part 5 next month, so I have a clear run, and then I'll go get 8 volumes of part 3 and the last 8 volumes of part 3 and part 4, and then I'll be up to date with it all. I'm currently on the Diamonds Unbreakable anime, and I can't wait to compare it to the manga. Ugh. Can't move these, so heavy, all of them at once, and that's all crumbling. Move on. The next batch is quite tall. Literally all of the next volumes is done by it's literally all done, it's all to do with one author. So yeah, and that is Rimiko Takahashi. It's the first one is Rin-ne, volume 1. I am trying to get all of her works, as she is one of my favourite authors. So yeah, that's 1. Then I got 2 and 3. Yeah, I am trying. That one's not one of her well-known work, but I am piecing volume 16. This one's not one of her, it's one of her lesser known works, volume 25. Volume 9 of Mao, her latest series has been published, up to date with all of it. Next we have Yashahime. The main character designs by Rimiko Takahashi, so that is like Towa, Setsuna, and Moraha, that's it. Yep. So even though it's done by the story and art is done by someone else, the main character is still done by Rimiko Takahashi. That's why I'm getting it, and it's nice to see a sequel to the Inuyasha series. USI Yatsura volume 2. These are 2 in 1, so that is 3 and 4. So yep, piecing this series together little by little. I think I'm not that far off. Volume 3, so it's 5 and 6. And volume 8. With this, I think I need another 10, and then it would be a complete series, which I'll get later. I will complete it by the end of the year, along with some of her other works, hopefully. Next up is Inuyasha This Big, volume 16. It is one of the hardest to get, it was, but it's back in stock at the moment, so I suggest you pick this up while stocks last. And volume 18, which is a 4-in-1. quite a hefty thing, and I'm only missing volume 14. I wish this would hurry up and reprint that. I did see like a second-hand one, but I didn't want to get it because it had a massive crease down the middle, which is like all white. The colour's gone, and it was also a library edition. I would have got it if it didn't have that massive crease down the middle, and it only had stamps on the inside like here or something. Right, that's all the single volumes that's not in this big box. And can you guess what is in this big, which series is in this? And it is the remainder of sort of crashing down on me. It is all of Rin-ne that I've got in here. Is the 35 volumes of the series. So the 5 that you saw is one of them. The 6 volumes that you saw outside is it's a dupe of one of them in there, and it was volume 3. I believe it was volume 3 that I've got a second copy of now. So yeah, I'll do a second video. I'll do an unboxing all 4 of that, and I'll show you it in complete order with what you just saw there. So yeah, that is everything that I got over a period of 3 months, and I'm quite pleased with it all. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Check out my other videos, and I'm signing out. Peace.